Day spoke. The soft rays of the morning sun peeked through my windows, casting a golden glow over my room. I stretched lazily, rubbing my sleepy eyes as a slow smile crept on my lips. Today is special. Today is her birthday. I glanced at my phone, already knowing the date by heart. A reminder popped up on my screen. Uni's birthday. Make it unforgettable. I chuckled to myself as if I could ever forget. Sitting up, I reached for the neatly wrapped gift box sitting on my nightstand. I had picked out the perfect dress for her, a color I knew she loved, something elegant yet comfortable, something that would make her feel as beautiful as she truly was. But the dress was just the part of the plan. I had something much bigger waiting for her tonight. Checking the time, I hurried to get ready, running a hand through my messy bed hair. She was probably still sleeping, curled up in her blanket, completely unaware of the surprise waiting for her. I grabbed the coffee and pastries I had ordered in advance and headed out the door. As I made my way to her place, excitement burst through me. I couldn't wait to see her smile. Tezpo ended. Wayan. The soft morning light filtered through my curtains as I stretched, a wide smile spreading across my lips. Today is special. I had finally turned 18. Now I am an adult. I whispered to myself, patting my own shoulder with a little chuckle. And that means I can finally confess my feelings to him. For years, I had been crushing on Tehong, my best friend, my secret love. The boy who made my heart race with just a glance. And now that I was finally of age, I wanted to step forward and tell him how I felt. Little did I know he felt the same way. Boy and Po ended. Then there were the small, unexpected surprise, like the time I woke up, a text from Tay, come outside, still half asleep. I shuffled to my front door and found him standing there, holding my favorite iced coffee and a bag of pastries. A soft breeze rustled his hair as he grinned at me. Happy birthday, my love. He pulled out a small bouquet of fresh flowers from behind his back. You're the most beautiful person in my life, he said, his voice warm and affectionate. I blinked, my heart swelling. Hey, you didn't have to. But I wanted to, he interrupted, stepping closer. How could I not celebrate the day my favorite person was born? His words sent the rush of warmth through me, and before I knew it, I was in his arm, hugging him tightly. He chuckled against my hair. So, are you going to invite me in, or do I have to stand here and admire you looking adorable in your pajamas? I gasped, realizing I was still in my oversized sleep t shirt. Hey, I whined, playfully smacking his arm. He just laughed, wrapping an arm around my waist as he led me inside. Come on, birthday girl, we have a whole day of celebrating ahead. Just when I thought my birthday couldn't get any better, Tahim pulled out another surprise. He handed me a beautifully wrapped box with a soft smile. This is for you. I carefully unwrapped it, my fingers trembling slightly. Inside was the most stunning dress I had ever seen. Elegant, perfectly my style, and in my favorite color. My eyes widened. Hey, this is beautiful. He leaned in, tucking a loose strand of hair behind my ear. I knew it would look perfect on you. I bit my lip, feeling overwhelmed with love. You didn't have to do all this. He smirked, tilting his head. Oh, I am not done yet. I blinked in surprise. What do you mean? They took my hands in his thumb lightly tracing circles on my skin. There's a surprise waiting for you tonight, so get ready, I'll pick you up at 6. I felt a rush of excitement mixed with curiosity. You are really spoiling me today. He grinned, winking playfully. That's because you deserve it. My heart melted at his words. As he kissed my forehead gently before leaving, I couldn't help but wonder what was he planning. One thing was for sure this was going to be a birthday I had never forget. At evening, voyant Po, I was standing in front of my mirror, slipping into the beautiful dress he had gifted me. I ran my fingers over the soft fabric, admiring how perfectly it fit me. He had such a good taste. It was as if he knew exactly what would make me feel special. A nervous excitement bubbled inside me. Where was he taking me? What was the surprise? Glancing at the clock, I noticed it was almost 6 p.m. I took a deep breath, fixing my hair one last time, and dabbed on a little perfume. YN4 ended. Just as I finished, my phone buzzed with a home message. I am outside beautiful, come out. My cheeks warmed at his simple yet flirty text. Grabbing my purse, I took one last deep breath before heading out. They spoke, leaning against my car. I watched as the front door opened and Uni stepped out. For a moment, I forgot how to breathe. She looked absolutely breathtaking. The dress hugged her just right, the soft evening breeze making her hair sway gently. My lips curled into a satisfied smile. I stepped out of the car and went closer to her, holding the car door open for her. I helped her to sit on the passenger seat. I walked back to driver's seat. Tonight I was going to make sure this was a birthday she had never forget. Tespo ended. Hey, damn, I'm thinking I'm getting jealous. Smrix, eyes scanning you from head to toe. Uni, jealous of what? Blinks in confusion. They leans in closer, voice dropping to a teasing whisper. That dress, it's hugging you perfectly. I kinda wish I could remove it instead. Sneaks mischievously. Uni. They, gasps, smacking his arm. They laughs, holding up his hands. What? Just stating facts, love. Winks. YM. You are impossible. Blushing furiously. They, grinning, and you love me for it. The whole ride was filled with laughter, mingling with the soft music playing in the background. The surprise destination. As the car came to a stop, I felt my breath hissed. The sight before me was a something straight out of my dream. The beach was bathed in the soft glow of lanterns hanging from the trees, their warm light flickering like fireflies in the night. A beautifully set table sat in the middle of the sand, surrounded by the scattered rose petals, and the tiny candles in the glass holder lined the path leading towards it. The sound of the gentle waves kissing the shore filled the air, blending with the faint melody of a romantic tune playing softly in the background. I turned to Tehun, my eyes wide with disbelief. Teh, this is perfect, he grinned, stepping out of the car before opening my door and extending his hand towards me. Then it's just right for you. I placed my hand in his, letting him lead me towards the table. The cool sand tickled my feet, the night breeze caressing my skin. He pulled out my chair, making sure I was comfortable before sitting across from me. Tay, to the most beautiful birthday girl, my love, my happiness. He pours a sparkling juice into two glasses and raises his glass. Uni. To the best friend ever, she clings her glass with his, blushing. Tay, gently tucking a stray strand of hair behind her ear. You have no idea how much I love seeing you happy. Uni, I am happy, Tay. You make me the happiest. Tay, with a playful smirk. Then I guess my next question won't be too surprising. Uni, blinking. What question? Tay, leaning closer, resting his elbow on the table, locking eyes with her. Now that your birthday is almost over, can I have my return gift? Uni, laughing. And what do you want? Tay, leaning in further, his voice dropping to a soft, teasing whisper. A kiss and maybe something more? Uni, gasping and lightly smacking his arm. Tay, Tay, laughing as he reaches for her hand. Just kidding, unless. Uni, squeezing his hand, a soft smile on her lips. Tonight is going to be unforgettable. Uni, taking a deep breath. Tay, I have something I need to say. Tay, with a warm, curious look. What is it? Uni, voice trembling slightly. I like you a lot, and I want to be with you, Tay. A brief silence hangs between them as Uni's heart pounds in her chest. Tay, smiling slowly, rubbing the back of his neck. I was waiting for you to say that. Uni, in disbelief. You really feel the same way? Tay, chuckling softly. Of course, how could I not? Uni, eyes welling with relief and joy. Then can be more than just friends? They, leaning in closer. Yes, I have been hoping for this moment. In that instant, everything changes between them. The night sky stretched above us, a canvas of twinkling stars, while the moon cast a silver glow on the sandy beach, as blending with the faint melody of a romantic tune playing softly in the background. Thay's hands rested firmly on my waist, his touch possessive yet tender, as he guided me in a slow, intimate dance. His dark eyes never left mine, reflecting an emotion so intense it made my heart race. Now you are mine, he murmured, his voice barely above a whisper, but carrying the weight of a promise. My fingers traced the nape of his neck, feeling the warmth of his skin beneath my touch. I always have been, I whispered back, leaning into him, breathing his familiar cologne. As his lip brushed softly against my forehead, I knew this dance was more than just movement. It was a silent confession, a love story written in the language of stolen touches and quiet devotion. And in that moment, under the moonlit sky, I knew I was his just as much as he was mine. Dating him was like stepping into a dream, one filled with laughter, late night calls, and soft glances that made my heart flutter. He was caring, affectionate, and most of all, he always made me feel safe. But one day, he caught me off guard with a completely unexpected question. We were sitting on his couch, watching a movie, when he suddenly turned to me. "When is your period?" he asked casually, taking a sip of his drink. I nearly choked on my drink. What?" I stammered, eyes wide. "You heard me," he said, casually munching on popcorn. "When is your period?" It rushed to my cheeks. "Why do you want to know that?" He shrugged. "Just wanted to know, so I can be prepared. Get you snacks, painkillers, or whatever you need." My embarrassment doubled. I don't know, I mumbled, looking away. He tilted his head. "You don't know, seriously?" I pouted, covering my face. "It's not like I keep a calendar or something." He chuckled and gently pulled my hands away. All right, no need to be shy. I just wanted to be prepared. Next time, just tell me, okay? I shook my head, playing with the hem of my sleeve. To my surprise, he didn't tease me. Instead, he simply pulled out his phone. "Here," he said, showing me a period tracker app. "Let's keep track together." I stared at him, completely in awe. "You are seriously keeping track of my period?" He grinned. "Of course, you are my girlfriend, and I wanted to take care of you." My heart swelled as his words. In that moment, I realized Tehung wasn't just my boyfriend. He was my safe place, my comfort, my love. A week later, Uni, groaning softly while curled up on the bed. "Ugh, cramps." They quietly leaves the room. A few minutes later, he returns holding a heating pad and a bar of chocolate. They, "Here, I bought you a little something." Uni, taking the chocolate with a smile. "You are officially the best boyfriend ever." They, smirking. "I know." Then, just as I got comfortable, he leaned in closer and whispered, "They, does this mean I have to deal with your mood swings now?" Uni, gasping and playfully sweating him. "They!" He burst into laughter, dodging the pillow effortlessly I threw at him, as he pulled me into a warm embrace, rubbing gentle circles on my back. Later that night, Uni, snuggling close, voice soft. "I'm not feeling so great. These cramps are killing me." They, gently rubbing her back. "Feeling better now?" Uni, murmuring, head resting against his chest. Thanks for staying with me." They, chuckling softly. "Where else would I go? My girlfriend needs me." As she starts drifting off, They, leaning in closer, his voice playful yet tender. "So, after your period finishes, can we make love?" Uni, eyes snapping, open in surprise, voice rising. "What the hell?" They, "What? I'm just asking, to be prepared." She smacks his chest. He laughs. "Uni, you are impossible." She hides her face. They, tilting her chin up, kissing her forehead. "I'm just teasing. But when you are ready, just know I'll be waiting. No pressure." Uni, biting her lips as her heart swells with love, whispering, I, I feel so safe with you." He laughed, pulling me into his chest. "I love teasing you. You are so cute when you are flustered." He wasn't just my boyfriend, he was my safe place. And in that moment, I realized that love wasn't just about confessions and butterflies. It was about the little things, the care, the understanding, and Tehung. He was everything I had ever wished for, and I had never been happier. The end.